Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we are diving into something huge, a real seismic shift in how we all find information online. The game is changing, and honestly, if your content isn't ready for AI search, it might as well be invisible. Okay, so let's just jump right in. For years, the whole game was search engine optimization, right? SEO. The goal was simple: get your page to the top of the search results. But that's the old world. Now it's all about generative engine optimization, or GEO. Think about it this way. You used to search best coffee in Brooklyn, and you'd get a list of links you had to click through. Now you ask an AI, and it just tells you the best coffee is at the Daily Press because it has great reviews for its cortado and a quiet atmosphere. See the difference? GEO is about being that answer.
And that brings us to a really tough question you have to ask yourself right now. With this massive shift happening, is all your hard work, your current strategy, making your content completely invisible to these new AI gatekeepers?
Because, and make no mistake about this, search has fundamentally changed forever. AI systems, like ChatGPT and Google Search Generative Experience, they're not just some new tools. For a lot of people, they are the main way they get answers. They are the new gatekeepers to information.
So what does that mean? It means all those traditional SEO tricks, the ones that focused on keywords and backlinks, they're losing their punch. For instance, you could have the #1 ranking for how to bake a chocolate cake, but if an AI decides to summarize the top 3 recipes and yours isn't clear enough for it to understand, you're invisible. You're out of the game. Ranking #1 just doesn't guarantee you'll be seen anymore.
Now this is where it gets really fascinating. AI plays by a completely new rulebook. It doesn't just scan for keywords. No, it deeply evaluates your content based on how well it can understand it, pull key ideas from it, or synthesize it, and then ultimately cite it as a credible source.
And that is exactly why we need to talk about the GEO audit. Think of it as a report card for how well your content speaks the AI's language. It's all about measuring your AI visibility, and it really boils down to 3 core metrics. First up, understanding and clarity. It's simple. If an AI has to guess what you mean, it's just going to move on. So, for example, if you write, "Our new product is a game changer," an AI is going to be like, "What game? What's changing?" But if you write, "Our new software will revolutionize how creative teams edit video," boom, the AI knows exactly what you're talking about. Clarity is absolutely king.
Next, and this one is huge, is synthesis readiness. This is all about how well-structured your content is. Can an AI just swoop in and easily pull out the key facts, the data points, the main conclusions to build its own answer? Content that's super organized with clear headings and summaries. That's pure gold for these generative engines.
And finally, citation potential. You see, AI wants to back up its answers with credible sources, so it's actively looking for content that feels authoritative, that has information you can actually verify, and that offers some unique insights. A high citation potential means the AI sees you as a trustworthy source it can confidently point to.
And supporting these big 3 metrics are a few key factors. First, entity clarity. Just means when you mention a person or a company or some concept, you explain what it is, no guessing allowed. Then there's contextual completeness, giving the AI the whole picture, not just one little piece. And finally, AI compatibility, which is just the fancy way of saying use clear headings and lists. Make it easy for a machine to read.
Okay, so that's the new landscape. The big question is, how on earth do you master this new rulebook? How do you make sure your content not only gets seen, but actually comes out on top? It means unlearning years of old habits and really adopting a whole new way of thinking.
Well, the answer lies in a new generation of tools built from the ground up for exactly this challenge. And that is where Vindo Geo comes into the picture. It is an intelligent solution designed specifically for AI optimization.
So let me introduce you to Vindo Geo. That's Vindo, pronounced just like window, but spelled V-Y-N-D-O-W. It's a platform built to run these deep, comprehensive geo audits and show you exactly where your content stands in the eyes of AI.
And here's the best part. Vindo Geo doesn't just point out a problem and walk away. It actually guides you to the solution. It does this deep dive into your website. It pinpoints the exact gaps in your geo strategy, and then it gives you clear, strategic, and actionable fixes to improve your score.
And this table just perfectly illustrates the huge difference here. On one hand, you've got traditional SEO tools. Their goal, page ranking. Their focus, keywords. Their whole approach is ranking first. Vindo Geo is completely different. Its goal is getting you into those AI answers. Its focus is on meaning and context. The entire approach is AI first.
So here's the crucial takeaway. What Vindo Geo does is it essentially embeds the logic of a senior content strategist right into your workflow. I mean, imagine having an expert looking over your shoulder, pointing out, hey, this part's a little unclear, or this could be structured better, and then giving you specific ways to fix it. That's what this tool does for every single piece of your content at scale. So this all leads to one really clear next step for you. You need to know where you stand, you've got to audit your content, and really position your brand to win in this new world of AI search.
And look, the urgency is absolutely real. Don't just take my word for it. As experts are saying, businesses that embrace geo audits will be better positioned to adapt and maintain their competitive edge. The choice is pretty simple. Adapt now, or you really do risk being left behind.
Please, don't let all your great content become invisible. You can start this journey right now. Go explore Vindo Geo, get a free audit, and see exactly how your content measures up. Really, the question isn't whether AI search is coming, it's already here. The question is, are you going to be part of the answer?